Hello and welcome to episode 31 of the Same Person Radio Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Justin McFadden. Joining me is Brandon Coffin. Stephen Coffin.
We ain't brothers, damn. Same person radio. But...
Stephen Coffin.
Good God.
Tony Galvin.
Mamma mia.
Motherfucker, I ain't Italian. Get this shit out of here.
Well, today is LaCroix French? What is that? What is LaCroix? Is LaCroix?
Yes, that would be French.
Hipster.
I am French today.
It ain't hipster. Erin's not hipster and she drinks it. That shirt is hipster though.
This shirt is fire. Jesus. So we have to turn the heat down.
My shirt is fire. I made there.
I don't even know what shirt I have on. Motherfucker. Optimus Prime, bitch.
Actually, you know what? Wait, let me.
Damn, Jesus, hold on. This is a PG-13 podcast. Okay, that's actually a pretty cool shirt.
God damn right.
God damn right.
Test me today.
Test them. All right. Welcome everybody to episode 31 of the same. We've done 31 episodes.
Jesus.
God, we've wasted so much of our own time because nobody listens. So, we're gonna talk about some movies today and a look ahead into 2018 for movies. Let's start with some checking on everybody. How's everyone's life?
Fine, same.
Fair to mid-game.
Mediocre at best.
Mediocre at best. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. Fun stuff. All right. Well, now that we're done with that, we can move on to the news. Since nobody's life's changed since last week.
I was almost out of a job for a week. I was almost out of a job temporarily.
You were out of a job for a day. One day.
And it was my day off. It was my day off anyway.
Damn. Did they make you go in like they made Aaron go in?
Yep.
That's bullshit.
Who's ranting today?
I don't know if anybody. Yeah, there you go.
I feel like you always ask Tony because you always have something to rant about. We should just make it Tony's rant section.
We might bring Aaron in. You might bring Aaron in there too.
True.
All
right, that's a little teaser for later. All right, so news. First topic. So Ryan Reynolds, who plays Deadpool and many other funny, hilarious characters, is working on a Clue remake, the board game Clue, and he will produce and star in. What are your guys' thoughts on them giving him as much, like, kind of giving him the reins on it?
I mean, is he really? I mean, he's just starring and producing. He's not necessarily directing it, right?
I don't know if he's directing, but they said that basically, like, it'll be like whatever his ideas are, like that's kind of what they'll go off of. At least that's what I saw.
I'm cool with that because I mean, like, even though Deadpool has a script, a lot of that is ad-libbed by him. So a lot of that humor that comes through is just him. So
right,
if they do that in Clue, I'm good with that.
I'm apprehensive. I'll wait until we see it. I love Clue. I love that movie. I have it on DVD. I think I have it on DVD upstairs somewhere. So
would you want him to would you want him to kind of remake that, or did you want him to like make it just a full comedy, or like?
I don't know because I don't know. I feel like the comedy is different. From the time it came out.
Right.
The comedy be different now. I don't know. I don't know if I want that type of comedy now.
Yeah.
For Clue, but I don't know. It might. I don't. It could be very good. I don't know.
Was the main character one of the colored characters, or was it like somebody separate?
That's racist, Brandon. Why do they got to be colored characters?
Whatever, you know what I mean, like Mr. White or Mrs. White and Mrs. Scarlet.
Yeah, all the characters in there were names from the game. Everybody's name. I think it's
like the main character.
There was no main. Like Tim Curry would have. I mean, Tim Curry.
Tim Curry was the butler.
Yeah, I mean, he could have been them.
There was no like true lead.
No, there was like it was like an ensemble cast. Yeah. I mean,
it's upstairs, Brandon.
Tim Curry's kind of like the guiding one.
I know, right? Know that I saw this on Reddit. That all of the characters in that movie wore the colors that they were in the game.
Yep.
I didn't even notice that.
You know, it makes
Yeah.
sense, right?
Right. So
Illuminati confirmed.
yeah. So actually, I did have a question on the Clue. So, do you think it would be better if they did the Clue movie based in kind of older times, or do you think they should do a Clue movie but based in like modern times? So, like instead of a candlestick, it'd be like a cell phone or like a game controller, like something like that. Like I think that would be pretty cool if they did a modern take on it.
Kind of must have got killed with the Xbox controller
Yeah.
in the game room.
In the
Yeah,
man
I
cave.
In the man cave, yeah.
he choked to death on an iPod or an
Right?
iPad or iPhone.
How you choke on an iPad?
Some people you'll never know. I'm gonna save that one actually for last. So Xbox Game Pass, which is their subscription-based service, $10 a month, you can get access to. I don't know, it's like 100 games or something right now that they have. Xbox One and Xbox 360 ones are adding Microsoft Studio exclusive games the day they release. So
Suck it, Sony.
So like the new Gears of War when it comes out, the new Forza, the new Halo, State of Decay are all gonna be on the thing. You all right? You over there?
Yeah,
You
try to
have
raise
Hitler?
my hand so you need to go to me.
What does that mean? It's like they'll still be the same price, right?
No, you won't have to pay for them. You literally just play them with the
It's
pass.
just $10.
And basically, when Sea of Thieves comes out, you can play it. When State of Decay comes out, you can play it. When Halo 6 comes out, you can play it.
And you can continue to play it as long as you have the Game Pass.
Yeah, and as long as it's on Game Pass, because if I remember correctly, it's kind of like Netflix, and sometimes things leave. But I think that was more third-party stuff. I don't think that was first-party stuff. I think the first-party stuff stays. But
Yeah.
I am super stoked about this, and I definitely will get it. Now I'm like, I was kind of wishy-washy on the Game Pass. Now I'm definitely gonna get it.
Yeah. I'm actually might get. I will probably get it. That does seem that's a pretty good
But you'll
deal.
need Xbox Live, Tony.
That is true.
Well, I guess I ain't getting it then.
Tony, how much is it per night to rent a game at Redbox?
I think it's like $3 or something. For a game, I think it's like $3 something.
Okay, so you rent a game and you keep it for 3 nights. That's just as much as not saying this is just for you. This is just like thinking about it. You rent a game for 3 nights from Redbox, but then you could just pay $10 and get a game for an entire month. Technically, like that's a really good deal.
Oh,
So many others too.
but I mean, it's not everything. It's just the exclusives. I mean, for that, like, the new. I know the other.
Yes.
No, but I'm saying like if a Call of Duty whatever comes out,
Right, it is only Xbox
I'm
exclusive
saying that.
games. Yes, that's there. But I mean, obviously, it's mostly for Xbox fans. So, damn, Brandon just said, "Fuck this." Brandon gone.
I mean, for sure. Yeah, I know, right? Damn.
He's
I mean,
coming
for sure.
to
If it's like an
slap the shit out of
Xbox. Yeah, take him a while.
He's going to subscribe to Game Pass right now.
Yeah, he is.
Even though he's at his Xbox.
No, but I mean, yeah, I'd do that. I mean, if like say Halo 6 comes out, I'll pay $10 for that 1 month, or like pay $10 for that month, play Halo, maybe play something else or whatever else Xbox exclusive came out prior.
Right.
Then maybe get rid of it, or like I don't know. I'll probably keep it.
Yeah.
And play whatever. Like, oh, there's some old games I want to play, or stuff I don't have on my PS4. Stuff, Are they retroactively adding all their old stuff, like all their old exclusives?
They are.
All their old exclusives over there.
Wars or Halos are already on there.
They're constantly adding older Xbox 360 games as they make them backwards compatible, and then they're also adding some old Xbox One games. But it's kind of like, it's just like Justin said, it's like Netflix basically, where whatever they feel like putting on there, they put on there.
I'd jump in and jump out. I think all jokes aside, I think it's a pretty cool idea. It's to get more people to play the games.
Yeah, definitely.
This is the way I kind of look at it. Is that so? A game is $59.99. So if you're gonna get 2 of Xbox exclusive games, you should just get the pass because you get way more games then.
Yeah, because you get that for a year. So Justin's talking about
get it for like a year. Yeah, if you're gonna get 2, so say like you're gonna like, I'm interested in Sea of Thieves and Crackdown 3. Well, might as well just pay $100. Just do the Game Pass because you're going to get that. Then if you want to try State of Decay, you can try that. Whatever comes out this fall, you can try that. Forza Horizon 4 will probably be on there, I'm assuming, because that's a Microsoft Studio game. So it's almost like a no-brainer if you're already planning to get like 2 of their, Microsoft Studio games, because it's the same price at that point.
Question. How soon until they actually I was listening to, I forgot what podcast. Maybe it was Unlocked. They're saying, how long do you think until they actually include this with gold? Like, maybe make it like an extra, just include it in there. Maybe bump the price up. Like if you get it with gold, it's $5 instead of 10, or they kind of increased how much is gold? Is it 60 or 7? Is it 60?
It's like $60 a year.
$60, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if they did an option where it was like $90 for the year and it came with Game Pass, I would be all over that. Like
even $100, I'd be like, sure, why not?
Yeah,
still way cheaper.
We're buying gold anyway, so
right. That's what I'm saying. Like I already buy gold, so
yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Although a smart investment would be to buy gold, because gold, the value never goes down from gold.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's the thing too. Is I think it also, because in Tony's case especially, like if he wants to do his Game Pass, he has to have gold, because you can't have Gay Pass. You can't have the Gay Pass.
You can't have a
Game Pass.
Yeah, I don't have that. Yeah.
I mean,
if something came out,
requirement,
so
yeah.
Oh,
I might actually have a 14-day trial to get. Actually, you don't have gold anyway. Never mind, doesn't matter. I was gonna say you can get a 14-day free trial for Game Pass, but I don't know if they do.
I think as soon as you sign up for gold, you're like, here's 2 weeks of Game Pass.
Yeah,
I think I already did that, right? Because I usually get like the 3-month golds or like the 1-month golds a while back. I think I got the Game Pass free trial.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the beauty of competition in video games. It makes Microsoft have to do shit like this, because the one thing that was funny, it was a joke, and it's actually pretty funny. It was like, they're like, oh, all their exclusives, and someone put on the Reddit post, what exclusives? And I was just like,
see, that's very true, because the only ones that we know for sure that are coming out are State of Decay and Crackdown 3 and Sea of Thieves. So those are the only 3, and they're like, when the next Gears comes out or when the next Halo comes out, we have that could be 2 years from now.
Right. Well, because they were even, I think I saw someone at 343 who makes Halo already said it's probably not this year, even though that's not like the traditional release cycle of Halos. It's usually would be this year, but they're like, yeah, it's probably not going to be this year. So, but
we're gonna get a Halo. We're gonna get a Halo tease and a Gears tease, and maybe a Forza Horizon 4 tease at E3. I feel like.
Well, I think we'll get a whole review of that, just because it will be in September.
What you know what is this year though? You know what is coming out though?
Nobody cares.
God of fucking War.
Spider-Man.
420.
Getting high and fucking shit up with an axe.
Getting high, but I can't jump in this game.
Killing God.
Because that game doesn't have a jump button. So
but you can't jump
Nintendo cardboard. I'm gonna make some controllers and I'm gonna play some robot game.
Did you see the meme of some Asian dude that took a bunch of cardboard and made a woman out of it, and he got paper cuts on his penis because he was trying to do the Nintendo?
No, I did not see that.
Where did he put the controllers?
On his wiener, I'm pretty sure.
Why did he put something soft down there?
I have no idea. Yeah. All right, so number 3 on the news list, Tony ain't shit. That was still a news topic.
It's a developing story.
Yeah, it's a developing story.
The latest development in Tony ain't shit is Tony still ain't shit.
Yes,
he's still there.
He's still here.
I'll be the government shutdown. Look at that.
Like we're monitoring Godzilla. He's like, oh, he's slowly getting, but he still ate shit.
Jeez Louise. All right, so Anthem, the Destiny-like game that is coming from EA and BioWare, reportedly delayed until early 2019, and most of BioWare has been taken off of other projects to work on Anthem. So they basically have a small team that does the Old Republic, which is the Star Wars-based WoW, and then another one, I don't remember.
They were working on Dragon Age 4, but I guess they rebooted it.
Yeah.
And they're starting basically over. And so instead of having that whole team, they just moved into Anthem and kept a few people still working on Dragon Age.
So pretty excited, but
yeah, I mean, it's a little disappointing that we have to wait a little longer, but I guess if as long as it's to make the game better when it first comes out, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Since I gotta wait longer, but it's not like official yet. They have EA hasn't announced it's coming out later than fall 2018, but Jason Schreier from Kotaku is usually pretty accurate when it comes to shit like that. So
yeah. Tony, is that a game that you were potentially looking at?
It looks pretty cool. Yeah. Kind of upset now that I guess if they is it confirmed, Justin, that they took him off of Dragon Age?
Yeah. Well, confirmed in the sense that in Jason Schreier's story, he said he has like a few sources, I guess, that either work at Bio or like people that are close on the project, and that's what they said is that now that they're like a year out, basically they're like it's all hands on deck at BioWare because obviously with the public perception of like Battlefield or it's not Battlefield, Battlefront, and like EA's had a few like misses lately, at least in like
a few big misses.
Yeah.
So
especially with BioWare.
And this is like the main BioWare team, so if they fuck this up, it'll be like there's like a lot of like
the story said too is a lot of people feel like if this doesn't go over well, then BioWare's gonna look. I think in the article it said they're gonna look very different in the future, which either means it's gonna be gone or they're gonna be absorbed by somebody. So that'll be.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Nope.
I know. I need my Nice of the Old Republic before they fucking close down. God.
Right.
No, they just have the Need for Speed guys make that game.
This is like
it's a pod racing game.
That's just like that's just like
it's literally just a mod of the new Need for Speed game, but pod racing.
It's pod racing. That's like the Fable. There's a report that Fable's coming back for Xbox, and it's being made by a team like not the actual team that makes Forza Horizon 4, but it's like their other team that works in the building. So everyone's like, "Oh, is it can be like a Fable racing game? Like a car take a wrong turn?" I think it was Marty Sleva on Lex. Like, did a car make a wrong turn and end up in Albion? And like now you're just like driving like a sports car through like a fancy world.
Is there any story at all in Horizon or Forza Horizons?
Yeah. Well,
ish. It's like, oh, you're the head of this like festival and you got to grow your festival. I mean, it's not like a story, but
actually, if you think about the story from the first one through the third one, the story actually has progressed. In the first one, you basically are just a racer and you have to win the Forza Horizon festival. And then if you beat everything, then you do win it. And then the second one, basically, you start taking over the festival. And then the third one, you're the main guy, and you grow this festival.
Basically that you're like like rich as fuck.
So wait, the story like it's followed the same like person?
Yeah,
the person.
Yeah, you technically the driver. It's
like there's not like a character. It's like you are the character basically. Like, hey, welcome back, boss. Like,
even in the third one, they have like it's kind of like a Siri, like an assistant called Anna, and they like you can put your name in, and she's like, hey, Steven, what kind of race you want to do today, or like where do you want to go today, or something like that. So it's actually
like Anna, why don't we go somewhere special? Right. Why don't you talk dirty to me,
sir? Why are we behind this dark building here, sir? Don't you worry, Anna.
Why did you have me install that special CD slot?
She's like,
why did you have me install the CD slot vertically?
While Traverses is playing in the background.
Right? I'm gonna. All right. Gross ass. Last news article of the day: 99 days until Infinity War.
Yeah, is that correct, or is that when you made the note, Justin?
No, I actually did that yesterday. Marvel released like the 100-day video, and so I put in the note yesterday 99 days. So today would be 99.
Hey, guess what? 99 days till I'm a DC.
Wait. Did you figure that out?
Yes, we did figure that out.
Did you get?
Wait.
I gotta get tickets now. And we're in like.
Wait, so that movie is the same day as the.
It's the day before, technically.
Okay.
So here's what we're gonna do. Okay. We're gonna have a post-production meeting after the show to discuss this. So
here. We have one viewer. It's probably Josh. Hey, Josh.
Hey, Josh. That's probably
We
is Josh.
just call this the show for Josh to listen to his friends talk about stuff and pretend like we're actually really being listened by people.
Right? Good God. So with the 99 days until Infinity War, we can move on into our movie discussion of 2017 and 2018.
Good segue.
Thank you. Oh, Josh said, "Hey,
was.
there you go. Thanks, Josh."
Josh.
we can always count on Josh. I like that. We can always count on Josh. All right. So let's start off with. So my list was pretty big. I didn't really have a chance to narrow it down, but your favorite movies from 2017. Let's try to give just a few.
Okay.
At four. That's it.
Okay.
I got one.
One.
That's a lot.
I'll go easy. Best movie of 2017. Is that what you said?
All right. What kind of bullshit answer you got?
He's like, just like me and Melissa shot that 2 weeks ago.
He's like, Melissa, we'll make that video.
It's a parody of Harry Potter. It's called. I can't think of it.
Harry's Twatter.
Harry's Twatter.
He called Justice. It's called
2017 was Justice League, obviously.
Okay, so
All
let's
You're wrong, but all right.
All right, so all jokes aside, what was your actual top movie of 2017?
Actually, my favorite movie I think I saw was Disaster Artist, but that's only because I really, 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 really like The Room, and I've seen The Room a bunch, which, if you don't know, is a really terrible movie that's so bad it's funny.
It's the worst
And
movie
even
of all
though-
time.
Yeah, it's basically
Worst movie of all time.
it's the worst acted movie of all time, but it makes it hilarious because Tommy Wiseau is crazy. And this movie is basically about the making of that movie. And even though James Franco apparently is a creep, he plays the character like perfectly. Like, from everything I've seen of Tommy Wiseau, who's the main character in The Room. Well, I mean, actually, his name is Tommy in the movie. Now that I think about it, but anyways, he plays just the role like he won a Golden Globe for it, and then all this other stuff came out, so he probably won't get an Oscar. But yeah, he just plays he just plays it so well, and he's such a bizarre guy, Tommy Wiseau. So it's like really hard for him to play, and it's like still kind of funny. It's not meant to be a comedy so much, but it's still kind of funny. But it just shows like a story of a person that was like determined, no matter what, to make a movie. That they wanted to make a movie and be a star. And it's just kind of telling the story of like, yes, he made this movie, but he's not a star like he wanted to be. He's more like the butt of the joke, but then he kind of like goes in on it at the end, kind of thing. So, yeah, but I just really enjoyed it. That, and then if superhero movies are the only other movies I saw in the theater this year, so I was like, I guess Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was probably my favorite of those.
Interesting.
There was a lot. I think all of them were good this year. I think, like, even though I was joking about Justice League, I did really, really enjoy Justice League. So I think that was definitely a step in the right direction. It's not one of the best movies of the year. No, I'm not going to say that. But I've seen it pop up in a few worse movies, and I think that's a little bit silly.
Tony, is Justice League on one of your is on your list?
Don't worry about wait till we get to mine.
We can go right now. This is a segue into your top movies.
Shit. Spoiler. So originally I did top 3, but I added a 4th one on there because like,
was the 4th one Justice League?
No. There's, in my top 4, there's no superhero movies on there at all.
Oh,
so,
you lying like
just
shit.
gonna.
He trying to look cultured.
All right, so start
just as Brandon has one movie on his.
Tony, is yours in like numerical order? Like you have a number 1, you have a number 2?
Yeah, I do have a number 1. Yeah, I do have a number 1.
Start at the bottom and go
4 to 3, 2 to 1.
So my number 4 is Baby Driver.
Haven't seen it.
I don't know if any of you seen Baby
Ansel something?
No.
Yeah.
It's
None of you seen it?
No.
God,
No.
Justin. All right. Well, basically, it's by Edgar Wright, the guy who made Scott Pilgrim. I like to think of it as like a serious Scott Pilgrim, kind of like it's kind of like Scott Pilgrim mixed with like, let's say, Fast and the Furious, because basically about a driver who he drives to music. So when he's a getaway driver, and
I also drive to music.
Well, he specifically like when he can only drive, like when he's playing a getaway, he has to play a song at a specific part.
Sometimes
To the
I
point,
just
like,
like
there's a
to
movie
get
like
away from the problems too.
Well, he's driving away from his palms too, which
Which is the law.
Yeah. No, but I think it's a really cool movie.
I heard that it was pretty good.
It is. It is.
Isn't it like technically like a sequel of like Driver or something? Like the one with Ryan Gosling? I thought.
No. Those are two separate movies.
Aaron, you lied to me.
There is nothing that makes.
Or maybe it was a copy. Maybe that's what it was. Like a.
I remember that because I was in DC when she was saying that.
Yeah.
To you.
Not like a copy, but like
basically, some people say like Baby Driver is just a copy of Driver.
I can see the similarities. Where like there's a weird guy who's a really good driver, and he's part of like a little gang, and he's like an old mentor, and he gets attached to like a young woman.
So that if that happens in both, then they are copies.
The love interest is completely different, and then I'm not gonna spoil the ending. The endings are very different, and yeah.
All right, so that was number 4.
Baby Driver.
Number 3 is Blade Runner 2049. I really like the original Blade Runner. I was kind of surprised at how well that the new one captured the exact same feel of the old one. Like, if that one came out, like if this one came out like a few months after, or like a few years after the original Blade Runner, you would never know. I mean, the CG would be a lot better and everything. But like if they came out like very close to each other, you couldn't tell that one had a different vibe or was by a different director. And the story's pretty good. It's a long movie, but it doesn't feel long. It works that well. And Ryan Gosling, speaking of draft.
I said those movies usually work pretty well when you can make a movie over 2.5 or whatever hours it was, but it doesn't feel like that.
Yeah. And it's just very. I like the atmosphere in the movie. It's very. I don't know. It just feels very.
It's very hipster.
Jesus Christ! God damn it! It feels exactly like the original Blade Runner.
Is that the movie with the 3 boobs?
No,
that's Total Recall.
Recall. That's
Leave.
Glad we know what your mind's on right now, Justin. Glad we know what your mind's on. Justin's like
slight tangent. Quick tangent. This is a very small tangent. I want to applaud Harrison Ford for something, because I'm very shocked at how like you've seen like older actors, like when they get older and they reprise a role that they did when they were younger, they don't. It's not the same. There's like something off about them. You can tell it's not the same person, kind of like Bruce Willis. He doesn't always seem like, when he does like the newer Die Hards, he doesn't seem like the young Bruce Willis. The character seems like different.
He hasn't captured the character's essence from what it was before.
Yeah, it's kind of like he's not into it anymore.
Yeah,
but I want to say like Harrison Ford is in the new Blade Runner movie, and he is the character that he was in the original, and like he was in Star Wars also. He was Han Solo. He wasn't like, oh, I'm just this grumpy old man now.
Right.
You know, I'm grumpy Harrison Ford pretending to act like Han Solo.
Yeah.
Han Solo did, so I want to give him credit for that. Number 2 is Get Out. Very good horror,
I guess racist. Horror. No, it's a comedy, Tony. It's a comedy movie. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, I forgot the comedy. Wasn't a musical? Didn't they actually say I thought they said a musical.
Well, the category is best musical / comedy. Like that's the.
Why did you put those two together?
I have no fucking clue.
I don't know.
So it went up against La La Land, and La La Land won. So
fucking disgrace. God damn it!
I thought Get Out was this year.
No, 2017, right?
No, 2017. Just yeah.
I know
the movie did not just come out a month. Everything last month. Yeah, from last year.
Yeah, and La La Land won last year. How could they be against each other?
Because they both came out last year.
Get Out was 2017.
I thought La La Land won awards for the last years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like,
La La Land won last year.
Huh?
So La La Land, maybe it was. You know what they do is like how sometimes like maybe La La Land came out in late 2016, but
La La Land came out in 2016.
Well, so Get Out came out in like January or February, so that's usually they sometimes will like combine those.
Yeah, because like the last few months are like Oscar like award season or whatever.
Yeah,
so, like they lobby because they're like, oh, it's fresh in your mind kind of thing.
Yeah.
Get Out. Yeah. So Get Out, very good horror suspense movie. Very good acting. It mixes like it does kind of have like a. It's not a. It's not. I don't think. I don't count it as a comedy, but it does have funny. Yeah, there's comedic stuff in there. It blends like the kind of tense and creep, like not creepy, but like awkward state things with like comedy in it. It does that very well. And it's very good. What's the word? I like to have doggy bags here. It's a very good. It does very like good interracial relationships. It tackles that kind of thing.
It portrays that topic very well. I feel like
until the end, where it later on.
Yeah, that definitely wouldn't happen.
And then Tony's number one movie, Justice League.
My number one movie, John Wick 2. I fucking love that movie. I don't know what let me see about Keanu Reeves.
Oh shit, here we go.
If that man, anytime that man's doing action, I'm there. Matrix, I was there. John Wick, I was there. I can't even think. Did he ever do another action movie after
I can't even think. You were there.
Did he do another action?
I was not there.
I'm trying to think of what he's done in between that. I think it was all rom-coms or something like that.
Keanu Reeves was in rom-coms?
Yeah, I think he's done it.
He was in a couple. Oh, well, he was in that like tense or whatever, like the horror movie kind of, where the two
girls breaking his house.
Tony, how did you forget Speed?
Was that after the Matrix? Okay, I guess
that was before the Matrix.
Before the Matrix, yeah.
He was also Point Break.
I was gonna say he was also in Point Break too. So,
but no, John Wick 2 is very good action. I'm a big fan of like the old 80s, 90s action movies, and that movie kind of takes me back to that. It's very well shot. Keanu Reeves does a very good acting job, even though he's kind of playing like not a silent assassin, but like he's not really emoting that much, but you still feel for him. I was talking to like a coworker today about like how you can't really. I mean, now I watch 2 more than I watch 1, but he was saying like how you can't really watch them or appreciate them if you don't watch 1. Well, obviously you don't watch 1, but if you don't watch like the main reason he's out of retirement. I think a coworker of mine was saying how like I guess one of his friends, she randomly just watched it, the first one, and like it skipped the dog stuff. Like she's just having to cut it on, and she was like, "Oh, this movie's just okay. It's just a regular action movie. Whatever. Why do I give a shit about him?" And then like I think he let her watch the dog part, and she's like,
"No,
he needs to kill every fucking body."
47 Ronin. That was the other.
I was gonna say 47 Ronin.
Also, a TV series called Swedish Dicks.
What?
That bogus adventure.
Yeah. Also, Constantine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually like that movie.
And his best movie, Hardball. God, one of the only movies that made me cry.
Is that the one he was like he was the coach for like all the little poor black kids?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the one, spoiler alert.
Yes.
Have you all seen it?
It made me cry. Yes.
Yeah.
I cried.
God damn. Let's just say somebody doesn't make it to the end of that movie. Somebody turns into John Wick's dog by the end of that movie.
Damn. That's fucked up.
That's racist.
Spoiler alert. Oh, goddamn.
Hey, just saying.
Jeez.
But yeah, my favorite movie is John Wick because at the end of the day,
John Wick 2.
Yeah, John Wick 2. Because at the end of the day, if what happened to John Wick happened to us, we all would probably turn into John Wick.
This is pretty true.
Oh, I got the suitcase under the cement now.
Good God! All right,
I would only one flight. Can I get one more good joke?
Oh,
I would hope if something happened to me, Dakota would turn into John Wick. And like under her cage, she just has like a chest.
Is she gonna eat everybody? She's gonna lick everybody.
She might.
Good God! All right, Brandon, your 2017 list.
Oh man, this is actually pretty hard to like narrow down. So this isn't any order. Obviously, Spider-Man's on there, and I mean, and it's not even being my bias. I think it was generally the best Spider-Man movie so far. So like, it definitely has to be on there. it just portrays him the best I've seen so far. I really liked the humor overall, which I feel like doesn't always come through very well in Spider-Man movies, but he's usually one of the most humorous characters.
It was funny. It had humor, but it wasn't like cheesy humor like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man were.
It was like witty.
Yeah, and Michael Keaton was a really good villain in Vulture.
Yeah,
he was probably one of my favorite villains of like all superhero movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say it too. It's one of the few that Marvel's gotten like did a really good job with.
Exactly.
Especially the twist. Like, spoiler alert, he's the girl like that Peter likes. Like that's her dad. And I was like, as soon as he opened the door, my face was Peter's face. Speaking of getting out. Yeah, speaking of getting out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his face was definitely my face. Like when I saw it, it was definitely good. Sorry,
next one is It.
No, you're
Capital IT.
What movie?
The movie
we all flow down here.
Yeah. I thought it was really good. It's a very good story. Like all the God damn it.
It was Justin. It was
the It movie.
What movie?
Yeah, the IT movie.
Go.
Wait, there's a movie about computers?
Yeah, you didn't know? The Tony starred in it.
It's about my life.
Is that the subtitles were "He ain't shit"?
The IT movie. He ain't shit.
So, yeah, I think all the child actors did a really good job.
They're not children, Brandon. They're young adults. Okay,
whatever.
They're fucking children.
Right? Yeah.
They're
not fucking children.
Yeah.
Child, please.
Like all the like scary moments were pretty intense, and like I was definitely like into it the entire time, and so yeah, that was just one of my best movies. And then lastly, it's like Thor, but at the same time, yeah, like because like I'm kind of tied between Thor, Star Wars, and Guardians of the Galaxy, and I don't know which three, like out of the three, which ones I like the best. I feel like I kind of want to say Star Wars just because of that one scene with the hyper.
Don't. Never seen it. Wait.
Oh yeah. God damn it,
Tony. You ain't shit. God damn.
It's been over a month.
Yeah, we're past.
I can't hear you now. Go ahead.
We're past.
Well, I mean, I already said it, but yeah, that whole scene with the hyperdrive, like in just the sheer moment. Scene? Yeah, like that definitely was one of the best scenes I've seen in a while. So I would probably put that as like in my top three. And then after that,
nipples, Justin, does it make you excited?
Yeah. And then after that, probably Thor, just because. I don't know. I thought even though
Tony even seen Tony, did you see Thor, Tony?
Yeah, so what you guys?
Oh, that's right. It's a rare occurrence that you go to the movies with us, so we're not too sure.
Yeah. Even though they said it was a lot of too much humor, I thought it was all pretty good.
Yeah.
And I definitely liked what they did with like Thor's arc overall, and him finally it kind of worked well with the first movie, I think. Like kind of certain throwbacks to like in how he's grown, and it was definitely a redeeming movie for the second one. So that would probably be my fourth or my
The I don't really I always forget how to pronounce his name. What's it? Taiki Wada? YT? Whatever. He did a really good job with that. He also did a really good job playing Korg as well with that. My list, you guys have pretty much said everything. Let's see what. In the very beginning of the year, Logan came out. I don't know if you guys remember that one, but
I do. That was another one I was debating whether or not. There.
I fell asleep. I don't remember like the end.
Are you serious?
That one's actually
your house.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You and also you and Melissa like. So how'd you like the movie, Justin? I'm like, it was good. And you're like, yeah. So what happened? Like, he died. And you're like, yeah, but you knew that already. like
what happened? How did he die?
Like I'm like, I don't remember. I'm an old man. Leave me alone.
That one's actually been nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
Like, surprise. Like I think it's actually a pretty big deal. Like the nomination too. Can't remember what it is. So
the big deal is that the next movie on my list wasn't included, which is Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's is not the song at all.
Like
that is definitely not the sound.
I'm okay with it, to be honest.
Yeah, like, I thought it wasn't as good as most people. Like,
no, you do listen.
You sound like a bad fucking a bad alarm. That's what you sound.
Let me get that. Man.
Here, you should record me doing it, and then you can set that as your wake up alarm, and then you'll just wake up every morning going, "Son of a fucking bitch."
That'll just make me hate it more.
Your phone.
So you guys aren't good with that one being like you think it's okay that was left out?
Yeah, I mean, because it's like like in terms of superhero movies, like Logan is pretty different, and I feel like it actually has really good. It's a very good story arc, and it has really good acting in it. Like, and while with Wonder Woman is a really good movie, it's still pretty traditional in terms of like. I mean, are you gonna say it's better than like Iron Man or like Guardians of the Galaxy, which none of those got nominations?
No, I'm just saying that you guys are sexist. That's all I'm saying.
Hot take. The world. Hot take for you. You guys ready for a hot take?
I got a hot take first. Ready? $3.99. All you can eat IHOP pancakes. That's a hot take.
Hot take. I think that if that movie wasn't so like, I think the reason that movie is just so popular is because it is like female driven, like female director.
The first female director.
And it's awesome. There should be more of that. I'm not saying there shouldn't be, but I think the fact that like if you did the same movie and it was a male director, I don't think anyone would really give a shit.
Yeah,
like, it was the same exact movie, but instead of being Patty whatever faces Jenkins or something, I forget. I don't know her name. I'm not really good with directors.
It is Patty Jenkins. Yes. It is.
Oh, cool. Like, I actually remember the name. Good job. And if it was like someone else, and it was the same movie, I don't think people would really even care that much. It's a very good movie, but I don't think it's any better than Justice League. That's just my personal opinion, but
I do. That's my personal opinion.
We're gonna go.
So, Wonder Woman, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Get Out, Star Wars, Thor, Spider-Man, It. So the two other ones on my list are ones that you guys probably didn't watch, or you may have watched, but not going to be yours. The Beauty and the Beast remake from Disney.
I did not.
That was really good. And then one that we actually saw this weekend, which did come out in 2017, is The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman. One, you have to like musicals because there's literally music every other scene. So
is he the greatest showman?
Yes, I think he is. Also, if you've never heard him sing, you should listen to him sing. That man can sing.
And that's where he's from. And that's where he's from. Like
he's from Broadway.
Isn't that where he came from? Yeah, bro.
He's from Australia.
Well, you know what I mean. God,
wait, what is this movie? What is this movie? What is this movie, The Great Seaman, about?
I thought that was the movie you and Melissa made.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Great.
No, I thought it was Spider-Man. I'm Coming.
Oh, sure. That's Brandon's working title for whenever he makes a movie. It's gonna be called Spider-Man.
It's just all you see is like the first frame is just Melissa just like sitting there, and all of a sudden I also just see a fat man just go to the ground from the ceiling. I'm like, I'm all right.
Wearing only a Spider-Man mask.
So Justin, she's like, I want to make another movie, Justin. It's called Get In.
Oh, actually, no. It was actually the sequel to Get Out. Let's get the fuck out.
Coming out. Come on.
Oh,
come
on.
Pull out.
Pull out. Jesus Christ.
John Dick.
John Dick.
That probably exists.
So that's going to be another episode.
Yeah, that probably does exist.
Where we take a bunch of movies and we just turn them into porn titles.
Yeah, we'll literally just sit here for an hour and just do that.
Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok.
Rag on cock. There's something there.
Jesus.
Thor Ragnarok.
Right. So those are our favorite movies of 2017. We're going to move on here because we're not talking about cock anymore. All right. So biggest disappointments in 2017.
as we were talking before, I don't even know if you were here yet, Steven, but I don't really know if I have any.
Yeah, because it's
I
like
really didn't see a whole ton of movies
I
either.
have
right.
What about movies that you? Okay, well, I have some.
I have one.
I have.
I'm trying to think.
I guess I could have a few gripes, but it's nothing huge.
Here, I'm just gonna say it.
What
Justice
am I?
League is on my disappointment list.
Fuck you, man.
It's on mine too.
Friend.
It's on mine too.
Yeah. See,
What? I was the only. I feel like
It's
I
not
was
a
the only one in
disappointment.
the world that loved that movie.
I know,
that
I
was a
like it.
bad-
I like
Not that it was a bad movie,
Right? No, I
did
understand.
like it,
Gripes.
but it is. I feel like it is or was a disappointment to
See,
what it should have been.
okay, was it like the best? No, it wasn't like best. It's not even probably on Marvel's level yet, but I feel like it was definitely a step forward, and that was encouraging enough for me to be like, yeah, that was good. It was definitely better than Batman vs Superman, and I was kind of worried it was going to be another one of those.
In the,
I would almost say I like Batman vs Superman better. I don't know what it. I like that style. There's something about that style of Batman vs Superman that I like a lot more. And I think the reason I'm kind of a little not disappointed, but a little, I don't know, upset with Justice League is that you could tell by looking at it, they tried to change it so much, as opposed to like taking some, tweaking it, like letting. I know Zack's. I know he had to leave because of his family stuff, but I feel like once he left, they tried to change it a little too much, because they were saying like how it's like, they changed, like, oh, the movie's basically done, we're just gonna touch up a thing here there, but
and then they
I
reshot
feel
the
like
whole
they
thing.
probably so I mean, if they
Go ahead, finish.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well,
I was gonna say like go.
The reason that
but let me say this first.
the reason that I was disappointed is and I think other people were as well, is that I think that this was the movie that people were hoping would give DC, like DC would give their direction of where they were heading, and I don't think that happened.
No, I don't.
So I think people wanted this to be like, this is where we're headed, this is the end goal, and like while we have like Darkseid or whoever it's supposed to be.
Well,
it might not
even
be
no, because that was
that's what I'm saying. There's no
it's more Legion of Doom or whatever.
Right. There's no clear direction of where they're going. Like we got the after credit scene, but
that has nothing to do with Darkseid.
Yeah.
Right.
And actually the funny thing is, I guess originally it was supposed to be Darkseid and they just cut that.
Yeah.
Like when not Wolfenstein, Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf was like sucked away or whatever. Like they were supposed to look up like where he was going, and Darkseid was supposed to be like looking down, like through a portal, and the portal was gonna close, and they'd be like, "Who the fuck that?"
So Justin, you're telling me? Damn it, I didn't have it ready. You're telling me like when Steppenwolf was going up the portal, was going up the boom tube, like you just saw Darkseid, he just been looking up the boom tube.
No, what I love is there's like a frame drop. I found this video versus the actual GIF, so it's just like do. No, but I don't know. I guess I see what you guys are saying, but I mean, I guess just in general, you look at what they have planned. It's just like it almost just feels like they're like, what would be some cool DC movies we can make?
The two movies?
Let's do this one. Let's do this one. And there's like no like web that connects them all. It's like
they don't even have release dates for 95% of the movies.
And I think that was the other thing too. Is like if you were gonna have Justice League come out, when did that come out? That came out what?
November.
November.
Was it? Jesus Christ, that was in November. God.
Yeah, it was like a week or two before Thor Ragnarok.
That's right. So if you're gonna have that and you don't have another movie for over a year, and it's Aquaman of all things, it's kind of like, like there's nothing over the summer, nothing. Like, I mean, I guess that'll give them time, and it does look like they've made some changes. I know who did they get? They got someone else to be the head of the whole entire thing now.
Yeah.
And then Josh Johnson's kind of like backing off a little bit, but still involved.
But the thing is, after Aquaman, there's nothing. They don't have a set movie after Aquaman.
I think Wonder Woman 2 is. They do have a few that are like 2019.
So that one, yes, that's the only one.
I thought it was Flash. It just
maybe Batman.
Oh yeah, Flashpoint 2. I know they have a few like planned like actually with dates in 2019. I think Shazam is as well. I think they have like 3, but then in like 2018, it's literally like Aquaman, like almost like at Christmas. Like it's like we're going this whole year without anything DC popping out. Unless you count like Teen Titans Go movie, which no one does. But
Yeah.
It's
Your
not part of the
kid
universe.
So
Your kid counts that as a movie.
yeah.
My
So
kid?
my coworker.
Well, who else has a kid?
Well, I'm gonna go see without him. I'm gonna tell him, hey, it was good. Don't worry about it.
Damn. So my coworker, the same guy was talking about the John Wick thing, because he's like kind of just getting back into like reading comic books and like watching the movies and stuff.
Look
He
at
brought
you,
up an
turn
idea
another
about like
person.
DC.
God damn.
Dang, dang. He was saying like how like he would like it if like since DC's trying to do like the universe thing and like it's not working, he would like it more if like the comics, like the movies did like events instead of like we're gonna do this whole universe. Like he was saying, like even for like the X, he likes X-Men. He's like, what if they just made it some movies, like a bunch of movies related to like the Dark Phoenix saga, and not like try to connect it to everything else.
Connected.
Like these sets of movies are just gonna be for this event, like that kind of thing.
See,
Or like,
I agree. Like, I wish they would just be like, here's the Dark Phoenix saga, and it's 3 movies, so we don't have to condense it into 2.5 hours.
yeah, it's like a trilogy of that movie, or like Batman Nightfall.
It was
It's like the whole 2 movies with
Just
Bane.
like they do with the Hobbit.
Yeah.
It's
The only-
Yeah,
3 movies.
like that kind
The
of
only
thing.
issue that I see with that is that yes, it's going to keep us going, but because we know comics and we read them. But if you have
Yeah,
over the course of 30 years, if you have 7 Batman movies, it's not going to work that well.
yeah, you got it.
You're
I
going
guess
to
I mean,
you have
they
them
can keep it in
loosely connected, but the only thing is too is like in the Justice League, how does that connect? And like, yeah, I mean, I get
like-
it, but at the same time,
especially if you're going to get different actors and actresses. Like if that happened and Aaron was like, "So wait, there's a different Batman," she'd be like, "I'm not going to see that." Like that.
So I mean, that's what they've been doing with. I mean, technically,
I
that's what
was just saying
did,
Batman,
like-
but like if they're like, we have different Superman, like every other movie is a different one or something like that. It's just not. It's not.
well, I mean, they don't even have to do it with a different
Yeah, it's-
person. Like they just do different. Like
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
See, because
I don't-
I kind of go ahead,
Right.
Brandon. You haven't talked in a while. I'll shut
Oh,
up.
well, I was gonna say the other issue is like, and this is kind of a problem they have sometimes with certain movies already, is they don't always resolve certain issues, and that like a lot of people have problems with that. So it's like if you're dragging out one saga over 3 movies, they're gonna be like, how was this supposed to like? You know, it's they want
Right.
like the first movie won't have a real ending, and then
It's the same villain for each
Oh, yeah,
one.
yeah,
but
like that.
like so it's not like, you know, like people like that they're included, but they also like that they have some type of conclusion, you know, that it's like a story within itself, especially critics.
well, I'm sure.
Yeah, because you think about kind of like Star Wars in a way with the trilogies, like they have an overarching story, but they kind of all end. Like they all have their own. If you just watch one of them, you're not completely lost.
Right.
Yeah, you got a point there. Yeah.
I
Either
kind of
way,
wish I would
Justice-
just start it all
Justice
over.
League was a disappointment. Anybody else have another disappointing movie? I have
Alien
Yeah, your sex
Covenant,
tape.
kind of.
two. Didn't even make one. Alien Covenant, you said, Brandon?
Yeah, like I feel like it just made more questions, and like, and now they're never gonna be resolved because like that's
There's gonna be no
done.
more.
Yeah, and then
Wait, what
the
movie?
other one. What was it? Sorry,
What
was it?
movie?
Alien
Alien
Covenant.
Oh,
Covenant.
And then the other one, actually, it's not really a disappointing, but and I really liked it too. But like John Wick 2,
Jesus Christ, Brandon.
and, like the only problem, because it's really and just like Tony says, it's just like an old '90s movie where there's a ton of action and it's really fun. But at the same time, it's like this time around, there's no real reason for him to be doing any of this stuff. Like he just.
Yeah, there's a. I mean,
Like-
yeah, there's a reason.
Okay, I mean, not really.
There's a list. Do you want me? Do I have to explain? Okay, goddamn.
Like he even like, and then the funniest part about it all is like he even like seals up his guns and stuff again at the beginning of the movie. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's
Well,
because
no, because the main
that was just in case people didn't like it and they weren't going to make a second one. But then once everybody loved it, they're like, he's got to bring the case out.
Well, no, he does that at the beginning of the 2, not 1. At the end, it's 1. Steven.
See, I don't know. I haven't seen either of them. So
We gonna watch movie night. But I think it makes perfect sense. First of all, the main villain of the movie, like he has a blood, like he made like an oath with him. Like he's the guy. The villain of the second movie is the guy who helped him get out in the first, like, well, before the first movie.
are we combining
the-
movies now? We got Get Out. We got John Wick.
wait, what?
God damn it.
Wait, I thought
So,
the
like,
main villain
villain,
was
like,
was
it was that guy, that Italian, whatever that guy was who?
Boobity-boppy, boobity-beepy.
yeah. He was in the first one.
Like he's the main. No, he's not. You don't never see him in the first one, but
Oh.
like you find out in the second one, he like I guess he did something for John to help him do whatever he needed to do to get out of being an assassin. So like they have like these oath things where like with these like little talisman with blood, and like if he comes to John at any time, John has to do the thing he wants him to do. So John says no, so he blows up John's house with like all of his wife's stuff. So he has no pictures, nothing of his wife anymore. So then he's like, okay, I'm gonna kill this guy. And I'm gonna do what the guy wants me to do. Then after that, I have to go kill him after that.
We've got to chime in. Josh said that he agrees with you, Tony, that those movies are awesome.
Thank you, Josh.
Okay, I didn't
Somebody
say
has to
it was
censor
bad. I said I liked it. I just said this
It was
one
disappointing.
was.
Brandon likes those John Dick movies.
I got a disappointment. Okay, and
Go
it's a
ahead,
movie I didn't even see. Okay.
God, how you disappointed in something you haven't seen?
Okay, let me explain why though. It's the latest Transformers movie because from what I understand, they've just gotten progressively worse. The first one was like I'll say good. The second one was okay, and I feel like then I just stopped watching them because they just weren't. I don't know. I just don't know why they're still making them. That's why I'm disappointed. I guess
It did get perceived very badly.
that's what I'm saying. Like I know it was number one, like every worst movie of the year list. And I know Josh likes them, so
Did it win the Razzies?
yeah, I think.
They've been
was
nominated.
but-
No.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so to me, I'm just like, I don't know why they're still making them. But it's like maybe stop and start
Well,
over.
a lot of
And I know there's like a
people-
Bumblebee movie coming out. And it's like okay,
A lot of people still went to see it.
I know it makes
Yeah.
a ton of money still. So I mean, there's still people are seeing it. Maybe it's just
It's
one of those
kids.
things. Yeah,
Kids, yeah.
Probably kids and
Yeah,
Josh.
Josh-
I think Josh went to see it, so it's probably Josh.
it's just Josh seeing it 100 million times
Yep.
in a row.
So one that I did see that was pretty disappointing was Kong Skull Island. I don't know if you guys actually watched that.
I actually like that movie.
Oh, how's it feel? How's it feel, man?
So I
mean, it's not like it
also
was on my top list or anything.
kind of liked it, but the reason that it was a disappointment for me is one, the cast in it was like pretty good. Like it was a really good cast, I thought. And then two, the movie, like it kind of progressed super duper quick. Like there wasn't very much character building. Like I could probably name you 0 people. I don't know anybody's name in that movie.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I can tell you Tom Hiddleston's in it, and I can tell you Samuel Jackson, but I can't tell you what their character's name is. The graphics were pretty good, but like just overall, it was like, man. And then the ending, Brandon, I don't know, the ending was like weird. It looked like they were like gonna die, and then like they didn't.
Spoiler.
You can spoil it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spoiler
you-
alert. So, like,
I'm trying to.
well, like so they like take off, like they get in the helicopter, right? And they're like flying towards Kong, and he looks like he's fucking pissed, like he's gonna fucking wreck him again, and then it just ends.
But
then
he's
it
just
ends-
doing his little battle cry thing.
But he looks like he's like angry. I don't know. So that was
He's
just
actually about to jerk off.
Right.
He uses both hands.
What do you got? 2 dicks.
double
So
dick.
2 chains, you 2 dicks.
Double Dick Kong. The other one I didn't actually see, but it got terrible reviews, and I'm disappointed because I really wish it was good because I like the theme was The Mummy with Tom. I said Tom
Yeah,
Hanks, with
that
Tom
movie was
Cruise.
so bad that they fucking canceled that whole fucking thing. That whole
Right,
universe.
like,
It
I
broke a
was
universe.
excited for that universe, but it is now gone because Tom Cruise fucked it up.
I wonder if that movie was actually like. Did you actually see it?
No,
I wonder if that movie was actually bad or just people were just like, "This is just."
I'm
You
pretty
know-
sure that everything that I've seen, this was a movie just bad.
I've
There's
heard
also a
that too.
scene where like Tom Cruise does this like weird like cry or like
I've
yell
seen- I've seen-
or something.
They're like, ah! He's like,
Yeah,
So when he's falling out the or when the plane's going down or
Out
whatever.
of a truck or something.
it's
Yeah.
something like that. But he makes this fucking weird noise, like a noise
Apparently,
a
like-
human should make.
Like that noise, like the director told him to do what he like just acts like you're actually about to die, and that's the noise that he makes apparently when he's about to die.
That was terrible.
Illuminati confirmed.
So those are my disappointments. Anybody else with the
Wait.
disappointment?
What is that?
I don't I like the gunshot. What's that? Wait.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
How do
people
you get audio of Steven jacking off?
Good God.
I just want to say I'm disappointed that there was a movie called The Bye Bye Man that came out.
Bye.
2 viewers. Hi, second viewer. I don't know who you are, but hello.
Wait, there was a second viewer?
Yeah. Nope. No, we have 0. It went from 2 to 0.
Damn, you scared him away.
I know.
Sorry.
Josh,
did it leave?
After for viewers, so we better get the like Josh even left.
Josh said that
Josh
sounded
killed
like
him. He's like,
someone
I'm
strangled a
the
cat.
only viewer around here.
Someone strangled a cat. That's what that sounded like.
There's also a movie called Slamma Jamma.
Yeah.
Where did
There's
you
a lot of
find
weird-
these movies?
It was just I said a list of the 20 worst films of 2017.
Sometimes you can just read a title movie and be like, yeah, it's gonna be a shit movie.
Yeah. I'm looking at this one. It's 9/11, but Charlie Sheen's in it, so I know that's gotta be fucking awful. Like that's just like disgraceful right there.
9/11, the movie with Charlie Sheen. Oh,
What if it was
yep.
actually hilarious? Like, well, I mean, not hilarious. What if it was a really good movie?
I highly
What if
doubt
it was like Robert Downey Jr. was also like super druggy, and then like he redeemed himself? What if this was Charlie Sheen's Redeem Me movie? Like he's back,
Ain't gonna happen.
and it's not a wizard from the moon or whatever he used to say. Winning.
Winning. All
God,
right.
that. Oh man.
Let's move on to our 2018 movies
Yeah.
that we're looking forward to.
Dude,
Now
there's
for our
so
next
many-
hour segment, let's
I
go.
know.
Yeah, this is so many movies to look forward to.
I'll make it
All right.
real quick for you. Real
Go ahead.
quick. Avengers: Infinity War is the only movie anyone should be looking forward to in
That's racist,
2018.
Justin. Why not Black Panther?
Yeah.
Oh,
Racist fuck.
actually, no, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about the
Damn.
Black Panther.
Also, Deadpool 2.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm saying like if you're asking me what movie I'm most excited about, it's Avengers.
Yes.
For a fucking fact.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
There's tons of other
I don't
movies.
think any.
I think it's
Well-
hype for you, Justin, because you're going to be visiting us. So
Well, not even that. I mean, even if I wasn't there, I'd still be super fucking hyped. But it'll
Damn,
be even
fucking
more hyped because I'm
go
actually
watch
getting
your
to see it
ass
with you guys.
God damn.
Damn, where's the
Don't just
chill?
leave that. Just
Right?
leave that up.
Just
Just
yeah.
leave it up.
Actually, you know what? Somebody go next. Whoever.
Yeah, Black Panther.
Well,
Actually, another thing, but that's only a few weeks away. That's actually pretty exciting.
You're not even going to see it.
Yes, I am. I'm seeing it the Monday I get back from Key West.
God, we're going to spoil so much from you.
I'm just gonna shut my phone off and I'm just gonna
That's a
read.
lie. That is a full lie. There's no way you shut your phone off.
Yeah, you're right. What pisses me off is I had tickets for that Thursday night opening too. I'm like, God damn it!
What is this for, Tony? Why are you just showing this?
Yeah,
now?
why are you still doing this?
Everybody,
You
quick!
got
Look at
so
the
mad about
reflection and look
Black
at Tony's porn links.
I don't keep those there. Incognito mode.
Why? Who else is going to be on your laptop?
Hmm?
Who else is going to be on your laptop? Why you got to go incognito?
You never
Casey
know.
died.
You never know. You never know.
All right, so looking forward to 2018. Black Panther, Infinity War, Deadpool 2,
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Incredibles 2.
Oh, motherfucker,
I'm actually pretty hyped about that one.
let me just
New
go.
Wreck-It Ralph.
I'm just going to say my whole list. Just wait. Deadpool 2, Tomb Raider, Jurassic World 2, Aquaman, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Wreck-It Ralph 2, Solo, a Star Wars movie, Game Night. I'm actually looking forward to that. It looks pretty funny.
Gay night.
Yeah, Gay Night.
That's the night you come.
God.
Yes, the night you come over.
Is that the
Ready Player One, Incredibles 2, Venom, X-Men Dark Phoenix, and Fantastic Beasts 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the animated Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
That actually looks really good.
that actually does
Yeah.
look pretty good.
Looks like they're actually, because I know DC's animated films are really good. It looks like they're actually Marvel's trying to do shit like that now too.
That new Suicide Squad one from DC looked pretty good too. I don't know if you guys saw that one.
Mm-hmm.
DC's crap, so no.
What
Did
is
I
Mortal
miss any major movies?
Get that gift
What?
back up. Here it comes.
What was that question, Brandon?
What is Mortal Engines? Thousands of years.
Oh,
It's a
that's
Steven
the movie-
Spielberg movie, right?
Survive on a plane.
With no, it's Peter Jackson.
Oh, wait, is it Steven?
It's Christian Rivers. You're all wrong.
What?
I thought it was
Says
that
its
one
director
with
is
like
Christian
the cities
Rivers.
on wheels and shit.
No, it says thousands of
Wait,
years
what?
after a cataclysmic event, humans try to survive on a planet over gigantic moving cities.
Yep. Cities on wheels. There you go.
Smaller traction towns.
It's written by Fran
Wait, so
Walsh,
Jack-
Philippa Boyens, and Peter Jackson.
Boom.
So it's
Nailed it.
Wait. So the city's the monster?
No, they like
So the
live on
city-
like cities that are like on wheels though. It's like Mad Max, except instead of like cars, it's like giant cities on wheels.
So I can drive my
It's-
city around.
I saw the
Here-
trailer when I saw was it Justice
Here's the
League,
plot
maybe?
synopsis. Millennia after much of the world was destroyed in a cataclysmic event, civilization
Who
has
said
adopted a
this?
way of living. Gigantic moving cities now roam the earth and devour small towns for resources.
I'm having deja vu.
Who's Robert Sheehan?
All right, let me read the plot synopsis for this movie.
Also, New Mutants got delayed, right? To next year.
I believe so. Yeah.
I was going to say New Mutants, even though that'll be a tough one for me. I hate horror movies in the theater.
Justin's going to shit
stupid.
his pants.
I doubt it'll be that like
It'll
horror.
probably make you jump a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah, is that it? Did I miss any?
Nope.
I don't know. Ocean's 8.
Actually,
Aquaman.
that looked pretty good.
Oh, actually, also Red Sparrow.
Yeah.
That
You
looks
mean
Yeah,
good.
Red
Black
Sparrow
Widow?
looks cool. That looks like it's like
Wait,
Black
wait,
Widow.
They already made a Black Widow movie?
Yeah, it's with
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding. Because it's
Just
exactly this. It's the Black Widow story, just called Red Sparrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
Black
they look
Widow.
alike.
They changed the color and the animal.
Yeah,
All right, here we
I
go.
think that affects the standalone Black Widow movie.
No,
Like, because I mean, they can't really do like. I mean, it would have to be like completely in this timeline. They can't really do like too much backstory, right?
why can't they?
Because this is almost just like it. Like, I mean, the Red Room is actual thing in with Black Widow.
Yeah, but they can just make it
So?
a Marvel fried.
All right.
It's Disney.
thought she
They can
was
do what
gonna
they want. They can
So-
buy that movie. They'll just buy the rights to that movie.
Jennifer Lawrence is now Black Widow.
Random. She
They just do what they did with that movie, Kevin Spacey. Just CG her out. Put
Yeah,
full
or
budget.
like have her
Well,
take
I
off the
hate-
mask and she's Scarlett Johansson.
All right, preference: Jennifer Lawrence or Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, that's
Both.
hard.
Obviously, it's
Yeah.
hard, Brandon, because it's Jennifer Lawrence and Scarlett Johansson. So,
I was talking about my dick.
yeah, I know.
I have to go with Scarlett.
Justin,
I already said Jennifer Lawrence.
no.
I went in right
Tony?
away.
What are we talking about? Young Scarlett Johansson? Like now? Young Jennifer Lawrence? I need some.
Right
Uh,
now,
This
Scarlett
is 8 now,
Johansson
little bitch. She's not as
versus
attractive.
Jennifer
That's
Lawrence.
fucked up, Tony. God, I'm telling everyone.
Huh?
That that.
Tell her what?
Tell
Wait,
everyone.
tell her what?
I'm telling everyone.
Some people look different when they're younger. Some people look different when they're older. I might take. I don't know. I might take Jennifer. I might take Jennifer Lawrence.
I'm going with
Actually,
Jennifer Lawrence.
yeah. Like especially after seeing Mother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were going to say after seeing those leaked pictures, but
Oh, yeah.
Like, well, after the fappening, I'm gonna go with Jennifer
Yes.
Lawrence.
Yeah, I'd take Jennifer Lawrence. I'd take Jennifer Lawrence.
Damn, that's 3.
that's
Oh,
a man.
I know. I switched over too. Sorry.
Oh, it's all of us.
This my,
Yeah.
Goodness. All right, so that's our 2018. That mystique. So the next movie we'll all be seeing is Black Panther.
Maybe.
Tony, are you going with us?
probably not.
Of course not. You fucking racist.
I'm not gonna go. You
Worse.
think I'm gonna see that movie with a bunch of white people? I'm going to Black ass
Oh,
theater.
gotta be a black thing now.
We going.
Damn.
I'm going to South. I'm going to Southeast.
So they have a theater in
uh,
Arlington.
I might. There's a theater right there. I might have to go see it there.
Good
I ain't got no money, so it ain't gonna take much. Shit. They might give me money, then rob me.
Give me them chucks, boy. All right, so yeah, that's it for 2018 then. Sheet rant, Tony. You got a rant? You want to?
Whatever.
Yes, I do got a rant.
Oh shit! Here we
So
go.
you all know the government shut down for 3 days, three goddamn days. So the prior time the government shut down, I was working with the government, and when you got furloughed, you had to go in and sign a little piece of paper to acknowledge that you got furloughed. So this year, they still made us come in, but we found out when you got there, all you had to do was log in at home and reply to an email. instead of away, like set an out of office message, and that was it. So me, Aaron, and a whole bunch of other people drove our asses to work. I literally drove to work just to say I read an email, just to like hit a read on email, and then set a voicemail and set a out of office email. That is literally all I did. They couldn't have just let me stay home and do that.
So I do have a question then for you. So you obviously work in IT, right? So since there wasn't anybody there, what happens if that's what I thought. So what would happen if like Aaron, who works from home a lot, were to try to log in but had an issue with her laptop? There wouldn't be nobody to help her, right?
No, she just texted me. Which she actually did that day. She texted me.
So but somebody besides Aaron that doesn't have a friend in IT and their laptop didn't work, they would have had to go on it anyway. So I feel like that's just what they did.
I
mean, general.
I mean, what if they came into work and their laptop didn't work?
That was a rare...
I just think the government should have shut down. So
yeah. Well, I think one of someone on my team, I think he's still like, I don't know if he's essential or he volunteered to stay because he was still there for a little bit and he was working. I was like, you are.
Well, Aaron said that you guys could work up to 4 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe
it shut down after 4 hours.
You need that
but you get it regardless. You get it regardless.
Not regardless. You just have gotten it.
This might be the first time we've had a rant, and someone's like, "No, your rant's, you're wrong."
My rant is right. You don't know, Steven.
And Steven's just like, nah.
Steven, Steven, how pissed would you have been if, like, say your job shut down for whatever reason, and it was like, yeah, come in, you got to do this, and just to set a voicemail and then say you read an email.
Yeah, I know. Should I have went to the comic book store after?
That wouldn't even help me.
What, buy some more comics we're gonna read?
Yep.
How'd you like X-Men Blue while we're here?
It was good. I mean, the first.
Oh, we'll talk about it in 2 weeks then.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Maybe I'll read a comic by then. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
See, I thought this episode was gonna be like the comic episode for the rest of you that haven't been reading lately. I thought it was gonna be like, yeah, I've only seen like.
Yeah, I don't know if that comic episode is going to go over very well, Justin, since you're the one that really reads.
I'll just talk the whole time. Yeah. You guys can just go.
What did we do last week? I can't remember now.
We did the games last week.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Next week
I bought this a month ago. I bought this 2 months ago.
Right.
I bought this. The cover is really nice, and I kind of looked at the pages, and it looks cool.
Yep. And I got talked into buying it, so I bought it. So cool story. All right. That'll do it. Thanks, Josh, for listening.
Whoever that mystery
Thanks for that one person.
Yeah, that mystery person was.
That one person was like scrolling through the new post on YouTube and like accidentally clicked it. Mm-hmm. Like they went to like click on something and an ad popped our video down.
Yeah, it was like,
yep.
What the hell is this?
Like,
right.
Oh, fuck. Oh, they noticed me. They're really desperate for people.
What are the ugly fucks talking? Like, Jesus Christ. All right. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening.
See ya.
Bye.
Adios.